Okay, question number 28 to 30. Complete the notes below and one word only. I told you if you're lucky, you will find one word only in IELTS listening part 3. And if you are unlucky, questions 21 to 30, all MCQs. And if you are Panotti, part 4 also full of multiple choice questions. This has happened with one of my students who found 30 multiple choice questions in one listening test. 30, sir. Yeah. So don't worry. You may tell me later, sir, मुझे भी 30 ही आए थे. But anyways, it's not, I mean, this does not happen every time, okay? All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Good. All right. Now, we have complete the notes below, right? One word only. Steward's work placement. Work placement is job placement. It's like employment exchange. When you are jobless, you go to employment exchange and they say we have the job of a waiter, sweeper, something like that. And then you say, okay, I'll do this job. That's what they have. And don't worry. You know, like one person was there, he was doing this dog wash. And he was very happy and satisfied. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਗੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੀ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. You know, you have to actually protect your repo and all that. Yes, you see, ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਗੰਦੇ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਹਰ ਹਫਤੇ ਨਹਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. Okay, so he was just trying to. Exactly, that's what they say. Okay, those who go and when they come back like they are ministers. And when they're working over there, they're just working like that. But anyways, this is one phase of life. Yeah. Okay, so write one word only for each answer. Steward's work placement, benefits of Central Museum Association. Now, his understanding. What do they mean by his? Stewards. Right? And it is possible that steward would be talking or the professor would be talking to steward. His understanding of associations. Now, apostrophe. Underline this, associations with apostrophe. His understanding of associations. Now listen, this apostrophe can be translated with of. For example, associations, love. Right? Love. Okay, treatment. Associations, treatment. For that, they can say treatment of association. Treatment of association. Associations, behavior. Behavior of association. This is one thing. Second, which they do in part 3, usually, instead of associations, they will use the word association and their treatment. And their treatment means associations treatment. Got my point? For association, they will use the word their, unka. Okay? Now I'll play the audio. Please listen and find the answer.
Now, as well as your own draft report, I've also received some written evaluation from the association on the work you did during your placement and how it was of benefit to them. I noticed that you haven't included anything on that in your report yet.
How my project benefited the association, you mean? So, do I have to include that?
Yes.
Let's think. I suppose if I hadn't made the film for them, they'd have had to get an outside company to do it. But because I was actually working for the association, I'd got much more of a feeling for what their aims are. Things like
for what their aims are. Their aims are. Answer is aims. A-I-M-S-S. All right. Now please listen again, this part.
Let's think. I suppose if I hadn't made the film for them, they'd have had to get an outside company to do it. But because I was actually working for the association, I'd got much more of a feeling for what their aims are.
Okay, what their aims are. Their means association's aims. So this thing there or OF off. Let's go on. Question number 30. Continuous dash which led to a better product. Continuous. Underline the word. Okay, 29 is left. Increased cooperation between. Now underline between. Increased cooperation between For example, increased cooperation between friends. For example, so they may use the word increased cooperation among friends, between friends, among friends, or something like that. Now just focus, right? Let's see.
And the association also said that because of your background, you had a good idea of where to go to get the best deal for the equipment you needed. They said the saving in expense made it worthwhile, even though sourcing it took quite a bit of time.
Yes, that's true.
The association also said making the film had a very positive effect in getting staff to work together more closely.
Oh.
Getting staff work together more closely. So for between, they have used the word more, work together more closely. Right? So answer is staff. Listen to this part again.
It's made it worthwhile, even though sourcing it took quite a bit of time.
Yes, that's true.
The association also said making the film had a very positive effect in getting staff to work together more closely.
Okay, getting staff work together more closely means between staff. Okay, continuous dash which led to a better product. Okay, for example, continuous guidelines. For example, answer is continuous guidelines. Underline the word continuous. So if they say continuous guidelines or regular guidelines or daily guidelines or guidelines at every stage, right? Ongoing guidelines, anything like that. The synonym of continuous, and you will find the answer right after that. Question number 30. सिर्फ नाश्ता किया हुआ दोपहर का खाना भी नहीं खाया क्योंकि मैंने बनाया ही नहीं था आज कुछ अच्छा all right okay I'm sorry we are on recording now right okay question number 30.
And certainly, people weren't afraid to tell me what they thought about it as I was making it, so I was able to get lots of feedback at every stage. That was useful for me, but it also meant the final product worked better for them.
Well done, very good. And how did they
And
say
certainly,
that word?
people weren't lots of feedback at every stage.
Lots of feedback at every stage. At every stage means continuous. Right? Answer is? And how many words? One word. Feedback is one single word. Okay?